morning, guys. Do you know what the month is today? It's the 5th month, so it's May. Do you know what to do today? It's the month to play, play, play. Do you know what to say today? I love you and I love May. You ready for a story? Winnie the Witch. Black like a witch. Black like a witch. Here she is. Winnie the Witch lived in a black house in the forest. The house was black on the outside and black on the inside. The carpets were black. The chairs were black. The bed was black. It had black sheets and black pillows. Even the bath was black. Winnie lived in her black house with her cat, Wilbur. He was black too, and that is how the trouble began. When Wilbur sat on the chair with his eyes open, Winnie could see him. Well, she could see his eyes. But when Wilbur was asleep and closed his eyes, Winnie couldn't see him at all, and she sat on him. Ah! When Wilbur sat on the carpet, she could only see his eyes. When Wilbur was asleep, she couldn't see his eyes, and she tripped over. Ah! One day, poor Winnie the Witch fell down the stairs because she couldn't see Wilbur. She picked up her magic wand and she waved it once and said, "Abracadabra!" Wilbur was a black cat no more. He was bright green. Now, when Wilbur sat on the chair, Winnie could see him. And when he slept on the floor, Winnie could see him. And she could see him when he slept on her bed. But Wilbur was not allowed to sleep on Winnie's bed. So Winnie put him outside in the grass. When Wilbur sat out in the grass, Winnie couldn't see him, even when his eyes were wide open. Winnie came hurrying outside, tripped over Wilbur, turned 3 somersaults and fell into a rose bush. Ah! This time, Winnie was really angry. She picked up her magic wand. She waved it 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Abracadabra! Wilbur had a red head, a yellow body, a pink tail, blue whiskers and purple legs, but his eyes were still green. Now Winnie could see Wilbur when he sat on a chair, when he lay on the carpet, and when he crawled into the grass, and even when he crawled to the top of the tree. Wilbur climbed to the top of the tallest tree to hide. He looked ridiculous, and he knew it. Even the birds were laughing at him. He looked so silly. He stayed there all night, feeling very, very sad. The next morning, Wilbur was still up the tree, and Winnie was very worried. She loved Wilbur, and she didn't want him to be sad. Then she had an idea. She waved her magic wand, abracadabra, and Wilbur was a black cat once more. He came down from the tree. And then Winnie waved her magic wand again. Abracadabra! And now, instead of a black house, she had a yellow house with a red roof and a red door. The chairs were white, the carpet was green, and there were pink roses. The bed was blue, with pink and white sheets and pink blankets, and the bath was gleaming white. And now Winnie can see Wilbur wherever he is. The end.
Hello, I'm going to cook loose cake and chocolate. So, we got a bowl with flour. We pour it, all the flour in it. Now we got some chocolate and we pour it inside. Now we'll put even this chocolate inside. And now we are going to
Water.
we're going to put chili. We're going to put water,
Sugar, oil.
some sugar,
Okay.
and
Oil.
oil. And we're gonna put this and we pour it all. Now we're gonna mix it until it's get all chocolate.
This one.
And now we're gonna put a bit of this one.
Okay. Shake, shake, shake.
Now that our chocolate is ready, we're gonna pour it in here. Now that the pan is ready, we can pour our chocolate.
Okay.
And now I'm gonna put it into the microwave. So
How many minutes?
we're gonna put it at 3 minutes. Now I control if the cake is ready with a stick. Yes, it is. It's ready. Now that the cake is ready, we we're gonna open the baking pan, and we're gonna take off this and we give it to mommy. Now we are going to tap it like this. Now we gonna get it with one hand here. Wait, one hand here and one hand here. We flip it upside down. We take off the baking pan and look. Now we put some sugar on top. Now I cut it and I try it. Very delicious. Experiment perfect. Good for Lou and Stefy. Bye.
Hi guys, good morning. Today we're going to make a princess and a very special robot, but they're not going to be just any robot or princess, but they're going to be emotion robot and princess. So we're going to need a toilet roll. Okay, well, we're actually going to need two, and one of these has to go inside, so you need to make sure you've got one smaller than the other one. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is that you need to cut a circle like this. Okay, and in here we're going to put the face. Okay, so with the other roll you're going to cover it with some paper. Okay, and I'm just going to fold it like this just to keep it in place. So I'm going to put my roll inside the other roll, and then with a pencil or a pen you need to trace 3 circles. So we're going to trace the first circle, and then we're going to move it a little bit, and then we're going to trace another circle, and then again we move it like this, and then we trace another circle. Okay, now in here we're going to put an emotion face. Like I'm going to put, this is going to be the princess, so I'm going to put her beautiful eyelashes, and I'm going to give her an excited face, a little nose, and in here we're going to give her a very silly face, so we're going to give her a silly mouth and silly eyes. Okay, and we're going to have our silly face princess, and in here we're going to give her an angry face. Ooh, somebody made this princess angry, but she needs her eyelashes. All right, then we've got our faces, and then we need to decorate our roll. So we're going to make a robot and a princess. So I used some blue paper for the princess. So I'm going to put this princess inside, and remember we flip it, But this princess needs some hair. So you can use different materials. So I'm going to use this wool as for her hair. So we're just going to stick it with some sellotape. Okay. Then we need to decorate this dress. Oh, what a disaster. So use different materials. You can use paint, you can use chalk, you can use pens, you can do it. You can use anything you want to decorate your toilet roll, or you can make another animal. So what I'm going to use now is that I'm going to draw the sleeves, puffy princess sleeves, one, another puffy sleeve. I've got a snoring dog in here, and a dress. Stop snoring. And we need to give her some buttons because she's a princess and she needs to have a beautiful dress. Okay, and the neck line. So you can use whatever you want to for your dress. You can use some glitter or something like that. It's just something very simple. We're all princess. Okay. And then we're going to put our roll, and we're going to have a happy princess, or we change it and we're going to have a very silly princess or an angry princess, and you don't want to make this princess angry. So this is for the princess, but if we want to make a robot, we're going to do the same thing, except that we're going to use some of this aluminum foil, and we're going to cover it. So first we're going to cover it like this. Careful, fold it, and there you go. We've got another cat. Maybe she wants to help us with the robot. And remember that you need to cut the circle for your robot and just push these little edges. Now I want to decorate my robot with this. Okay, first we need to have some buttons because he's a robot. Okay, so I'm going to put I wanted a red button, but I haven't got red now. So I'm going to make an orange button and maybe a green button. Okay, remember to put the lids back on. And I don't know, maybe we can draw some wiggly arms, robot arms, and the body. Okay, so please do a better job than me because I'm making a mess. And another arm, he's saying hello. And robot hands. One robot hand, two robot hands. Okay, there you go. And robot legs. Okay, now we need to put the lid back on, and we're going to draw the faces. Okay, and push this inside our robot. Now we're going to have A happy robot. A sad robot. Why is he sad? And a confused robot. Okay, now you can make anything you want to. You can make animals, princesses, mermaids, aliens. Okay, so I'll see you next time.
Happy birthday, Anita. Happy birthday, Anita. I miss you. Yes, thank you. And happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Anita. Happy birthday for you.
L'avete fatto insieme? Ancora?
Sì,
Facciamo
no.
il soffio?
Sì.
Dovete dire
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Anita. Happy birthday to
you. Applauso.
Hey, 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 it's another day. Even though we got to stay at home, doesn't mean that our minds can't roam. Back to all the people that we've ever seen. Back to all the places that we've ever been. Back to all the songs that we've ever sung. Back to all the things that we've ever done. Hey, 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 it's another day. Even though we got to stay at home, it doesn't mean that our minds can't roam. Bye, guys. Bye.